Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very quick update. Just letting Houston know that if you do want to evacuate, the roads seem to be totally clear. And technically, it does look like we are only one or two west wobbles away from complete hurricane danger, though at the end of the day, what you decide to do or what information you choose is up to you. Every single meteorologist on the planet seems to be saying that Houston is absolutely totally safe from major massive hurricane danger. But we have now a storm that I think has over 145-mile-per-hour winds. It does look to me, I took a 2-hour nap, like it is wobbling west. Stu Ostro, I don't usually shout in caps, but Hurricane Laura has rapidly intensified with this stunning outflow. It is extremely dangerous. People in the path need to take precaution now. Can you hear my phone freaking? Parts of Louisiana are forecast to get over 20 feet of storm surge, which is a 2-story house, which is pretty much not survivable because it comes at you fast. The entire National Weather Service staff has left the Lake Charles building completely, evacuating because 20 feet of storm surge is going to kill you if you're waiting there when it comes. If this does hit the projected landfall of between Louisiana and Texas state line, they had projecting that the storm surge would rush in 30 miles. Some people predicted 47 miles, which blew my mind. That's a giant wave that makes it 47 miles inland. And so, like, the marked areas, and this is given that it makes landfall between Texas and Louisiana, the given areas in red are in life-threatening situations. Back in Hurricane Michael, I coined the term coastal carver, meaning that storm is so strong, it literally carves out new surface area. And so Jacksillan, yes, this is the kind of storm that cuts new inlets across barrier islands, significantly shrinking some islands, potentially creates other islands. So yeah, this storm is definitely going to even move land. And yes, during a total eyewall replacement, hurricanes can drift. Aside from a potential EWRC, silver lining intense canes such as Laura to allow weakening, I wonder just how much influence that upper level trough might impact darker orange reds dry air, enough westerly shear to stymie Cat 5 potential. Not sure. And then the weird thing about it is that, like, I just woke up, people have been calling and that a lot of the models aren't working well, or the radars, but they say it's going to go right there, and that at some point it is just going to stop going west and go totally north. Now, my one hurricane weakness is the turn, and I totally freaked out on Dorian's turn. Like, I lost my mind, started crying the hour before it turned and hit Miami. Cranky weather guy assured me that it was going to turn. He has pretty much assured me that it's pretty much still going to the Louisiana-Texas border. But at this point, this looks scary as shit, and Cranky Weather Guy is still a human being. So if your instinct, your gut says, hey, I want to get the fudge out of Houston, get the fudge out of Houston. I do not have a car. I cannot make my own call. I would have left if I had my own car. I mean, this is a giant, massive storm that will probably get to Category 5. And so if I had a car, I would have probably drove to Austin or drove to the ranch. And so, like, everyone is sure that it's going to, at some point about here, it's going to go straight north. But if it does, and this is why, like, if it doesn't, it's going south of Houston or into Houston, and it could be a total massive danger. So this is one of the hardest parts of hurricaning, and it is my one weakness, where it clearly looks like it is going straight west. But everyone, and I mean everyone, has guaranteed that it's going, I mean, pro Mets, including Cranky Weather Guy, has pretty much assured us it's going straight to this county line. So this is like, This is, like I said, this is your call, and I would not risk it. Like if I had a choice to leave, I would have left. The amount of rain that it's going to bring with it is going to be jaw-dropping, popping. I think we're going to get definitely over 150 mile per hour winds. I think this will have a chance to get to Cat 5, but whether or not it does, it's giant, it's massive. The wind field, the power outages, it's going to be crazy. Could it reach Cat 5? Absolutely. Will it? Who knows? At this point, it's so strong, what does it matter? Well, it is possible, but there could be an eye wall replacement cycle occurring at any point, which would mean it may even float more to the west. But regardless, the storm is intense and extremely dangerous. And so for like the Lake Charles people, and on the storm surge map, at the places where they're saying you're going to get 20 feet of storm surge. That is not a survivable condition for most people. So unsurvivable storm surge with large and destructive waves will cause catastrophic damage from Sea Rim State Park, Texas, to Intercoastal City, Louisiana, including Calacillo and Sabina Lakes. This surge could penetrate up to 30 miles inland. That means, just like in the movies, a giant wave that rolls inland for 30 miles. And that will be at the strike point, which here it is, like this is the 20-foot wave. This is the peak of the wave here. And then the wave will coast around. And if you'll even see, even into Galveston Bay, they're talking 2 to 4 feet rolling in. And so it depends on how much that thing wobbles. And, at this point, like I said, everyone is pretty much guaranteed that it is not going to continue to go west, and it's going to go here or here. And I have a hard time taking the guarantee of that it won't wobble. But at this point, I don't really have an option. Although everyone you got, like I said at the very beginning, you've got 12 hours from this point pretty much to get out, give or take 10 to 12. And you get around 60 to 80 miles an hour. So either head west but it's all on your gut. It's all on you. I can't make this call for you. Because like I said, if everyone is wrong, and remember, we're looking out for that Mars, Pluto, Saturn, like it is set up for everyone to be wrong. That if every meteorologist is wrong, then it is a total disaster for the city I live in, which has 7 million people. Cranky saying not anticipating much movement in landfall spot, which would be around here. Like every Met is saying it's pretty much going to go here. And so everybody's got to trust them. And do I trust everybody at this point? No. I don't even trust Cranky. No offense to Cranky. Because I'm saying this might be the first time like he makes a mistake. And so if that happens, Houston is in total danger. But like everyone is saying it's going here. But it's Mother Nature can surprise everyone everywhere. And so if it's your intuition, if you think you should leave or scatter or drive out, please, by all means. But definitely the people in here, if it does go there, this is going to be absolutely devastating. And this is going to kill a lot of people if they don't get out of harm's way. And if I sound a little freaked, it's because I am. Because this is the part I don't like about it, to where, though, 1 or 2 wobbles to the west, and we'd be in deep, deep, deep trouble. And that no matter what, if where it does land, it projected to be here, 40 to 50 miles inland for hundreds of miles across, a lot of people's lives are going to be in danger. And I know a lot of people aren't going to evacuate. I know a lot of people are can't afford to evacuate. So this is a very scary, very dangerous situation. And I hope I communicated everything well enough. So you're talking 150 mile per hour sustained winds and possibly larger. You're talking 40-foot waves. You're talking storm surge 20 feet high that could go 30 miles in. You're talking tons of rain. This is going to be one of the most destructive storms we've ever seen. And like part of the team I was going to leave with, they've decided to stay because she doesn't know how to take her cats with her. And then, I partially bet on Selena Gomez coming to rescue me. That sounds like a long shot. So I will pray for y'all. Y'all pray for me. I'll try and give you guys updates. I'm now awake. Just took a 2-hour nap, but I'm awake again. All right. here we go. God bless everyone. Stay cool. And, I've said many times, I'm very bad at the turn, dude. I'm very bad at the hurricane turn. I lost my mind at the hour and a half before Dorian turned. And this looks just as unstable, but Dorian did turn, so who knows? But like I said, if I had a car, I would have left. Okay, peace out. God bless everyone. Stay cool.